Come on, brothers and sisters. I had a sister ask, she was wanting to know why I say travel times and distances. The scripture ain't what you need to worry about. It's the direction from the outline, starting point, Israel, Las Vegas. And it's hard to explain, but like I said, one line. Let's take this for example. That is what had my young one was, it's the test the baby temperatures. All right, look at it. It's fish. See? It's like toes, right? Somebody's got a fish footage. I just see things like that and make little jokes out of it. Make what's it look like? It's just like a inside joke. There you go. Inside joke. Somebody got a fish footage. Yeah, it looks like a fish. Well, it is a fish. It looks like a foot. Don't even get me started. Anyway, anything, you just make little jokes about it. Fly swatter, buzzer smacker, they buzz your head, you smack them with it. Nobody knows what a buzzer smacker is. Nobody knows what a fish footage is either. It's little jokes, but anyway, like in that Patmos's Alcatraz. Remember over in Italy, they got that little seahorse-looking bunch of islands, and over in San Francisco, they got seahorse land. That you got to look at the outline areas, the attractions. We're gonna look at some here in a minute. We're just gonna look at the names of the lands. Then you can go look up in Scripture what happened in them lands. Yeah, the directions don't matter because people's 15 foot taller than we are. 1 mile to us is 2 or 3 steps to them, possibly, But let's look. All right, here's Skull Mountain, Nevada. Right here at the bottom. You see, I can go up with it. Which way do we go? Yeah, I can go up with it. I can go up with it. I can bring it. That's as far as I can go right now. Okay, here's Skull Mountain. That's Golgotha, where they hung Jesus and the 2 men. Up here's Area 51. Trust me, you can look it up. You can see it on this one. I marked for Area 51. And right there, under Rachel, that's Bald Mountain. And there's Groom Lake. All right, now, we got Skull Mountain. We got way up here, we got Area 51, Jesus' tomb. Down here is Paradise, or Las Vegas, or Sin City, or Jerusalem. Somewhere back in the back 40 here is Golgotha. Somewhere right around in here, because that's where that stone pedestrian only walkway is, and Pilate had a paved Golgotha. Look it up. All right, here's Kidron Brook. Down here, bottom right is what do you call it? Mount of Olives. It's the Valley of Fire State Park. If you look this up, it's same. It's 1:32 o'clock. Same as Jericho. Valley of Fire is a bunch of crumbled rocks, and it was burnt. You can tell it's been burnt. They call it Valley of Fire. If you look up Jericho, they marched around the building. Walls come crumbling down. Then they burn it. After it was all said and done, they burn it. So Valley of Fire State Park. See? Valley of Fire. A bunch of crumbled rocks. That was burnt. Kidron Brook runs down. It was east of Vegas, in between Vegas and Grand Canyon. Now, they had to cover this distance, and they went to Mount of Olives that night. So they traveled from Vegas to Arizona that night. Okay, they crucified Jesus right outside the temple gates, city gates. All right, there's Jerusalem. Up here's where they crucified him. That's a decent little ways. Then from there, towed him from here up to here and put him in a tomb. Starting from here. And I was asking the Lord, how could they do that without a vehicle? They walked there. If he toted his cross from Vegas to Golgotha, and he had to hang there for a while, die, then they had to get him from here to here before dark that very same day. That very same day. Because they had to have him in the ground by sundown Friday, and Seth was Friday, the Sabbath. So the only way they could get from Vegas to Skull Mountain to Area 51 and back to Las Vegas is only if they had cars, fast moving vehicles, or they were huge and could walk. Something hit me a while ago. This is Groom Lake. Is this the tomb? Is that big mound, huge mound, like they find these giants in? Is that huge mound where they put Jesus? Took that whole mound to, you know, not just a little bitty hole in the ground, but this entire thing. How big were they? They had to be bigger than us to walk from Vegas, Skull Mountain, the tomb, and back to Vegas in one day before dark. So I was studying on that scripture point Matthew 2, then mapping point maps. That's when it was revealed. It had to be giants. You can't walk that fast our size. It take a couple of days to do all that. Easy. And they had to have Jesus in the ground and back home by sundown the very same day they crucified him. So giants, 20 of our steps could be a baby step. Our walking a mile might be a quarter mile, might be an eighth of a mile. I don't know how big they were. They wasn't our size of people. That's what I believe was revealed to me. But that's how I come to the conclusion that Jesus was, they had to have been giants back then. Because there's no way you can walk that distance. Because I know Area 51 is the tomb of Jesus Christ. Because that's another way the devil works. Sin City, Jerusalem. Death Valley, field of blood. The Grand Canyon, the Lord stepped there and it split. The Master made that Grand Canyon. Oh, that's a Grand Canyon. Look what he done. They flooded the Lake Mead is man-made. So one-liners, stupid little inside jokes in your head, and nobody will ever know what a fish fish is. But that's how I come to realize they was giants. God bless you, sister. God bless you all. Love you.